So in the past year, things have been relatively quiet. There has been some gang activity that came very close to Arkai and our compound there. Several people fled from the Arkai area, but those that were able to stay with the help of the police, they were actually able to fight off the gangs, and it's been pretty quiet. We're no longer at our compound there in Guitone, where all of you stayed that's ever been to Haiti with us, but we have moved over to Camerton, and Sammy and his wife and 3 beautiful children are living there. Things continue to move forward. It is very difficult though, because the road to Port-au-Prince, it's not real safe. The road going the other direction towards St. Mark is also not very safe. And so since all the goods come from Port-au-Prince, that is driving the prices to a ridiculous amount. Those are some of the challenges that we're facing. We have partnered with a not-for-profit. It's called Trinity Hope. That is making it possible for us to still do 10,000 meals a month for our children and for our students. The kids are still getting to eat. They're still being educated. And so we really, really appreciate all your prayers and your help in this area. So the way that looks, our kids at Guitone School, they get a meal every single day. The kids at our Camerton School, they're eating 3 times a week. So we're still needing some help there to be able to get these kids fed every day of the week. So there are approximately 500 students in our 2 schools. It's really growing. That's something to be very excited about. One thing that's really exciting is Guitone is known as one of the best schools in that entire Arkai area. We're really proud about that, and we want to keep that going. Again, that just happens because of guys like you that are just willing to sacrifice and make a difference in these students' lives. We did complete 4 new classrooms last year for Guitone. And so now we go from kindergarten all the way through 11th grade. Look forward to being able to have a school system there in Guitone that allows our kindergartners to go all the way through school and graduate. Some other great news, we were able to help Jean-Rica, the little handicapped child there in Camerton. Most of you that have been there know who I'm speaking of. We were able to get him enrolled into a special needs school. And so now he's being educated and helped with some development. Again, a lot of negative things going on in Haiti. And it's very sad and it can be very scary at times, but these are still just some things that are happening. All of our churches are still striving. They're still bringing people to Christ, and people are still growing in Christ. We get reports of revivals and salvations on a weekly basis. And so it's exciting to see what God's still doing in the local church. We've seen God move, and it brings hope. And that's what we're all about, is bringing hope to the Haitian people. So there are some prayer needs. First of all, please keep praying for us and our work there. It needs a lot of prayer. Pray for our staff, pray for Sammy and his family and all those that work with him. It gets very difficult not being there. Fortunately, we were able to get a Starlink there in Haiti. And so our communication is a whole lot better. They can send us video, show us all that's going on. And that's a great thing to have. In addition to praying for us, be praying for meeting those financial needs. It's so expensive to feed the children. It is so expensive to educate them. And then you can only imagine the medical needs. We've had 12 kindergartners in the hospital at one time. A lot of funerals, a lot of sick kids and sick parents, and we get these calls on a daily basis, and the funds just aren't there. It's all we can do just to feed them and educate them. Pray that God would open up doors, provide the finances that are needed to meet all these needs.